you sub to the channel if you are not a member, and also hit them notifications to get all of my content, all of my videos. I do want to salute the whole entire Lions Den basketball as well as boxing community, and salute to all of the people that rock with me too as well. I'll give some people some time to get up in here so that we can talk about this situation. Um, we're staying on hip hop and, of course, the same demographic right now. So uh, we'll um, we'll definitely be able to talk about this situation too as well. I hope everybody feeling all right. Um, just I hate bringing this story right now. Ashley, what's up, beautiful? How you doing, gorgeous? Hope you're doing okay. Um, and I definitely wanted to talk about this earlier. I just wanted to get the details on everything. Of course, I don't like to bring news to y'all um, that is not actual factual. Ted, what's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? uh, Give it about another 20 seconds. Get some people up in here. Please hit that like when you come in here. Please hit that like. Hit the like. Share, subscribe, notifications, do all that good stuff, man. Um, Y'all have to excuse me, man. My allergies are kind of bothering me, and it's weird. It's the winter. I mean, well, winter time. Winter allergies. Winter allergies. I'll give it about another minute, and then I'll go ahead and I'll get started, man, with this story, man. Uh, Dante, what's going on, man? How you feeling, man? Hope you're doing all right. Please hit that like. Double tap the screen. Thank you, thank you. Hit that like. Hit the like for your boy, man. Don't cost nothing. It does not cost anything. All right. Um, let's go ahead and get started, man. Now, salute to everybody that's getting up in here. Now, before I get this video started, what's up, Zach? I see you in here. Before I get this video started, man, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Um, First off, man, let me give a shout out to the brother Big Chap, Big Chap TV. If you're not sub to Big Chap, definitely go sub to his platform. I also want to give a shout out to the brother Street Politics TV, aka Player Co. If you're not sub to Player Co, definitely go sub to his platform too. And I also give a shout out to the brother Cypress TV. Definitely go sub to Cypress TV. And salute to all of them brothers for doing their thing. Damn good content on each and every one of them. According to reports, uh, rapper Project Pat, also known as Patrick Houston Sr., his son has been tragically unalived, according to reports. Um, his son's name is Patrick Houston Jr. Okay, he had the same name, but he's just a junior. It happened on like a day or so ago, where there was a shooting at a Tennessee park, and the officers responded, and they unfortunately found Houston um, unalived. Okay. He was 22 years old. Now, there are reports that are saying that he's 21. I got 22, but nevertheless, it was too damn young. Okay, too damn young. And it's an unfortunate situation. Of course, Project Pat, one of my personal favorite artists of all time. Project Pat now, uh, he should be known as Reverend Pat or Bishop Pat because he is a preacher right now, and he's spreading the word right now. He does prison ministry, and of course he's preached his sermon. So he has changed his life and everything. Um, but it's an unfortunate situation because Project Pat not only is his son, um, that was his son, but it was also the nephew of rapper Juicy J. Of course, that's Project Pat's brother, and they were a part of the famous group 3 6 Mafia, and they were one of the pioneers in Southern rap and rap in general. Um, Let me say this, man. Now we've we're constantly seeing this, man. And it's starting to become the norm. Unfortunately, it's a sad situation. Like I said, I don't know what went on. I don't know what the reason behind him, getting in a shootout or anything. But of course, there was a situation with one of the group members, Crunchy Black, in which his daughter had unfortunately lost her life too as well. And then, of course, you had the tragic passing out of the group of both Lord Infamous, and then also you had um, Gangsta Boo. Now, those situations right there, that was a little bit different because, of course, that involved drugs. But nonetheless, this group has really experienced a lot of tragedy. And we know that Project Pat, he wasn't officially a part of 3 6 Mafia, but he was affiliated with them because of course, he did a lot of records with them, and of course, he is family and everything. Um, this is a tough situation, especially when you consider uh, what Project Pat is doing right now. He's doing something more positive right now, and that's not to say that Project Pat, because Project Pat from um, because like I said, I got people that are close to Project Pat. That know him from knowing him, man. He's just a down to earth guy. Now everybody has their faults in life or whatever, but you never heard anybody talk down on Project Pat or say anything negative, about him. Uh, but this situation, man, right here, man, you hate to hear something like this because no no parent should have to bury their child. You know what I'm saying? Mother, father, it don't matter. No parent should have to bury their child. But unfortunately, this situation, it has happened to Crunchy Black, and now it's happening to Project Pat. And I feel bad for Project Pat because he's out here trying to trying to do something, positive, and trying to have leave an imprint in a positive way. Now, did he make rap songs and hip hop and everything? Yeah, he did. But we were all young once. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna stay 18, 21, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen. You're eventually gonna grow older. You said, actually, yeah, you said prayers to their family. Yeah, man, man, look, man, we hate to hear stuff like this. Now, this is life, but nobody is gonna really take us seriously, man, if we keep on, taking each other out. You know, you say what you want, man, about, and I'm not trying to get philosophical, but I do have to, I do have to talk about this. You say what you want about, the Hispanics. They come over here, and a lot of them, they take our jobs and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could critique them all you want to, and of course they have violence amongst themselves. Um, cartel wars, all that other stuff. But the one thing that you don't really hear a lot of more than us in the black community is us destroying each other like the way that we are now. I don't want to just make us the poster child for us killing each other and us being our own demise. But that's what the powers that be, that's what they want. That's what they want to see. They want to see us just destroying each other left and right to where there's not going to be any of us anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be talking about this, man, if the guy wasn't so young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're talking about a 22-year-old man. Uh, in a lot of people's eyes, he's a baby. And I know some people gonna be like, well, he's a grown man, make his own decisions, stuff like that. Man, when you're 22 years old, man, you don't know what you're doing, man. A lot of us didn't know what we were doing when we were 22 years old. Hell, you don't know what you're doing when you're 17, when you're 16, or any of that, man. So it's a tragedy, man. Like I said, man, I wanted to get some more details on this situation before I put it out there, and I wanted to confirm it and make sure uh, that in fact it was true, and also if there were any more details to this story. But like I said, man, I don't have that much details as to what went on, what the motive was, what transpired, why there was a confrontation or anything like that. Um, but stuff like this unfortunately does take place, especially in a place we talk about Memphis. And I'm gonna say this too. Uh, I've been to Memphis, man. Memphis actually to me, like they try to paint this picture about Memphis like it's, oh man, I don't want to go there. Oh man, I'm gonna end up getting unalived or something like that, right? But actually, man, when I had went there, to visit and everything, because I do got people down there and stuff. It was the complete opposite, man. Now, of course, I am visiting, and I've been there on several occasions. And like I was telling the brother Cypress, and I also told Pleco one time, man, Memphis actually, it felt like being at home. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's like I said, man, it's different, man, when you actually live there, and when you actually, when people know you, stuff like that. That's why a lot of people, they don't move back where you from. You said, what? I straight to point, salute, true facts. My 11-year-old son gets into fight because he is in a robotics class in school. He got his own black people. Yeah. Oh man, in robotics class. Wow, man. Shoot, they got robotics class. Wow. But I know how it is. See, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, Angelo. I grew up fighting. I mean, 11-year-old man. You listen when you around like I would say, man, elementary, because the elementary you was getting messed with by the older kids. Like if you was in the third grade, you know what I'm saying. The guys that was in the fifth grade, sixth grade, man, they were just gonna beat your ass until eventually you got older. And see, that's what was happening. To me, man, we was always fighting like these older, like we had to walk through, a place we didn't want to walk through, or we might see some people that want to, that want to squabble, whatever the case is. And some of them just happen to be a little older or whatever. But the thing about it is one, like, you got to be careful, man. Who you fighting? Those ones that you picking on, those ones that are small or whatever, because they're not always gonna be like that. And then once they get older and they get bigger and they start towering over you or stuff like that, then you're gonna be like, whoa, man, this the little dude that I used to fight. This the little dude I used to pick on, stuff like that. And it happens like that all the time. But that's just that's just life, growing up. You know what I'm saying, in a urban area and stuff. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna get people are always gonna try to touch you. They find out he got hands like it. Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, I always say this, man. Yeah, teach them to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying, and you do want to make that example out of a person. I mean, it's unfortunate. We every in a perfect world, and I'm just saying, in a perfect world, nobody's gonna get into a fight. Everything's gonna be kumbaya. Everybody's gonna be getting along and all that other stuff. But that's a perfect world. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. And unfortunately, there are people that want to test you. There are savages there. There are people that don't come from a good household. There are people that come from, uh, you know, a household where, you walk in, it's like a gladiator environment. You know what I'm saying? Not that, and you know what? Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I actually knew some guys that were pretty successful. Like, in the household, all they did was fight, or they challenged each other and stuff like that. But at the same time, they had a lot of love for each other. It wasn't like, a couple of the people that I had an opportunity, even went to their crib and stuff like that. That's just how they roll. I mean, I knew a family, man. They had three brothers. You had the oldest. You had the second, the middle child, and then you had the youngest brother. Man, I was walking into a gladiator environment. Everybody had to have one up on each other. It didn't matter if it was video games. It didn't matter if it was basketball. It didn't matter if it was fighting, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and they actually ended up becoming pretty successful. Now, I know there was three other dudes. You know what I'm saying? They actually grew up in the hood or whatever, and unfortunately, one of them tragically passed away or whatnot. And then another one, I think he ended up, going to jail. And then this other cat that I know, he actually made something of himself. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not gonna always be a screw up that comes from that environment. That's that's what they want you to. Uh, that's the perception that they want you to have. But swinging it back to Project Pat's son, man. It's an unfortunate situation, a sad situation, man. My heart goes out to the family, and condolences to the family. Project Pat, everybody, because that's something that uh, that's a bridge that they have to cross, man. So um, make sure y'all like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notifications too. Shouts out to the Horntown Lions Den basketball, as well as the boxing community, and salute to all the people that rock with me. Tell them, man, straight to the point. I'm out, man.